let's move ahead and talk about if-else statements in JavaScript. Now, if-else statements are the piece of statements which are executed when your statement is true or false. Now, let's say if your statement is true, then it's essentially execute the first statement. If your statement is false, then it's gonna execute your else statement. Now, we can also say them that these are the basic building blocks of decision making in JavaScript. And now let's talk about in the sense of code. So let's say I declare a variable of user which is of 23, and then if, then you will see there is a if statement which I writing over here. Now if statement take a clause of user. Now if the user is greater than equal to 18, then he or she can vote. Now this is a function which is called if this clause is true, right? So this is the basic building block of decision making. Now somewhat if this statement is false, then what to do next? So to handle the errors, we're gonna make another else statement right over here. This statement can say if the statement is falsy, then it gonna create or run this false or maybe this function then, right? So now let's talk about and just see the output. So I just created a new function right over here. You will see I just make a new user whose age is 24, and I just create these two functions which are just console logging two statements. And now over here I make a if-else statement block wherein I add a clause over here of if the user is greater than equal to 18, then he or she can vote, else they can't vote. So right now the user is, so right now, so I can add right over here so then see that properly. So right now the user age is 24, so he can vote. So it essentially run this statement. So if we go to my, I would say, browser, it says a console, you can vote now. So if I just change the age to maybe like 12 now, just save the statement, refresh the window, it says that you need to wait for a bit, you can't vote now. That's how you can use if-else statement in JavaScript. That's all. I will see you in the next video.